Hi there. In this lesson, we are going to investigate Python's cool way of updating lists when the same change needs to be done to all items. This process is called list comprehension. For a list named L, list comprehension has the form do something with item X for item X in L. The result is a new list that can be used in any way as needed, stored in a variable, displayed, reversed, and so forth. Here are some examples. Let's flip through the code and see how this works. We can use list comprehension to square all items in the list. Or change all elements to uppercase. Sometimes we only need selected items from the original list. This can be done by adding an if statement at the end that tells which items to keep. This example only keeps lowercase letters in the list. In its most complex form, list comprehension can include a full if-else statement. Unlike our previous example, the if-else statement is written before for C in L. This example will replace all uppercase letters with dashes. Let's use our graphics editor and the Steam engine drawing to explore list comprehension. In this example, we will move all points on the engine +5 in the X direction. First, the moveShapeX function parses the drawing SE into its shapes. Then, the function checks to see if the shape label matches the argument passed as shapeLabel. If it finds a match, the function moves the shape. The points are moved in the X direction by a distance of dx by adding dx to all items in the X array, if the value is not equal to none. The flag first only will be used to break out of the loop if there are multiple shapes with the label. We also need to check for none in the X array, since we do not want to add 5 to the text. How can we check for these conditions? We can use list comprehension to make this one line of code. S with the index of 0 is the X array. We check for the presence of none and simply rewrite it as none. Then add dx using the argument in the main program to our original value for X in the X array. Since we are not moving in the Y direction, we do not need to do anything to the Y array. Let's step through the program and see how this works. Watch what happens in the function moveShapeX. Take a look at our global list. Are you starting to make sense of these long nested lists? Can you see the separate shape lists and their parameters? As you can see, we successfully parsed lists of multiple shapes and single shape lists. We were able to specify a separate action for the keyword none. List comprehension is a simple and effective way to create new lists by operating on the original list, selecting some rather than all items, and writing conditions that determine what items will be included, excluded, changed, or not changed. To explore list comprehension further, create lists in the Python app and try out different list comprehensions. See you in the next video.